What is up, guys, and welcome to the continuation of Pillars of Eternity. I think this is episode 4 now? Or whatever. Well, let's get into this. I think last time we just got into the town and we saw a hanging tree and got killed by a bear in a cave, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to play for a bit and then see what trouble we can get into. Okay, the bestiary contains all of the information you have unlocked about every creature type you have fought. Okay.
I'd be glad to.
Okay, I'm still alone. Okay, I want to see if I can find like another person to hire or to get onto my team.
Good day, stranger.
Okay. Hello again. Anything I can do for you? We still have rooms open and it's never too early for a drink. Okay, I could use some reliable help. Do you know of anyone looking for work? Oh well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone, I'd be happy to send them your way. Let me see what I have to work with. Okay. Just normal level 1 adventurer. I don't have enough money. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be alone for a little bit longer. Character can use quick items or switch between weapon sets during combat, but is otherwise unable to access inventory. Okay. Aloft. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Okay, I could interfere with this, but I'm going to. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools, not like he thinks. Mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adarians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
Okay then.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Okay.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. Back down, all of you. This is absurd. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? You're not going to take that from him, are you? Middle round. We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Okay. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Okay. Let me see. Knock down this guy. Okay. And pause. And he has been turned to chunks of meat, apparently. That was unintentional. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you. The tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He straightens his hood, and you note that note the remains of fraying embroidery on the gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Are you going to travel with me, friend?
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Griffin Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I could lie, remain silent, or tell the truth. I'm thinking that I'm just going to tell the truth. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
Just how did you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding the aggressors and his own sister. That. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in the Gilded Vale?
I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
You know it. Like you said, I'm also a settler. I have been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be sought elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Fair game. I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Okay, cool. So now I have another friend. Okay. Just the one guy just disappeared entirely. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm supposed to go to... What am I even supposed to be doing? Okay. Visions and Whispers. Find the dwarf woman from the dream. Okay. That would be... in the tree? Yes. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward, rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow about her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Reach out for the woman. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you. Have you
come here for me, dear?
Okay, she's gonna
Or
talk.
have you gotten lost? It is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Okay, cool, and I have a title. What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
Okay.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Okay.
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Okay. She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay, so I have to travel from this place now. I think I survived a beer walk. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing.
That's not an answer.
Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade.
Okay.
Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
You said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No.
Okay.
A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Okay. Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Party gain 934. Okay, cool. I'm a watcher. He arched his eyebrows, receded his foot. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect this is something to do with the hooded figures in the ruins, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about watchers? Only that they're rare and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, he coughs, as you just demonstrated. Let's continue on. Okay. Now, I've leveled up, but let's see what where we can go, because we need to go to. Okay, there's a road west and a road south. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm assuming it's south. Okay. See no reason to stay here. They don't have a home for me. Not since that guy. Okay, so Magrin's Fork is where we're headed to next. It'll take 4 hours to complete the journey from Gilded Vale to Magrin's Fork. Accept. Okay, so I'm a watcher, apparently. I like the title. Okay. So, I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. I'll just level up the characters and then we'll end it. Okay, so points left 6. I'll put some more into lore, survival, and athletics. Okay. Next. Fighter abilities: defender, confident, aim, discipline, barrage, or guardian stance. Friendly aura plus 10 deflection, minus 10 accuracy. Okay, defender plus 2 enemies engaged, minus 5 deflection. Confident aim plus 20% of grazes converted to hits, plus 20% minimum damage. Discipline barrage. The fighter intensely focuses on his or her training, significantly raising accuracy for short amounts of time. Okay. I'm thinking guardian stance. It sounds like a plan. Okay, then I'm gonna level up this Alothia. Okay, he has a lot of lore, mechanics, and I'm gonna put some survival with damage reduction, and Let me see. I can choose 2 spells. Mirrored Image, Necrotic Lance, Ray of Fire, Rolling Flame, Fuse with Vital Essence, and Mirrored Image. Okay. Next. Done. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more. I'll be back with more very soon. As always, cheers.